What is up, everybody? Welcome to our holiday / end of the world edition of the Kevin
holidays.
White Show. Yes.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yo. Anyway, so are you ready for the holidays?
Of course.
Yeah?
Yes, I am. Wait a minute. I hear something. What is going on?
I don't know. What is it? Hold on a second, Scott. Is that
That sounds like an alarm. What is going on?
What? It is an alarm. It's outside. Hold on. Hold on a sec. What the fuck?
Get to the chopper!
Was that Arnold? Oh. That was close.
Wow. What just happened?
Huh?
What just happened?
It's Planet X or Nibiru. One of those fucked up things. Okay.
All right.
Maybe we're just bullshitting you guys. But you know what? Seriously, on a more serious note, there were some people really losing their minds about that shit.
I know. People really believe that stuff. It was all over the news.
But before we get into that, everybody, look at me. Am I like in the holiday spirit or what? Look at me. I am a
you
fucking
are, and
elf.
I love the giant pointy ears.
Look at this shit.
I love it.
You like that?
It's awesome.
You like
You're
that?
a great elf.
I got this and everything. I don't have
Where
the
are your
tights on. Huh?
Where are your tights?
I couldn't put those ball choking things on, man.
You couldn't?
They were smothering my shit out. You know? Come on, I need a little bit of breathing room here. You look good. You know what's funny about this guy? I look, you know,
What's funny? What's so funny?
You know what's funny is, look, she looks good. Look at me. I look like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm already vertically challenged, and now I'm just, why am I an elf? Why am I an elf?
I just came from the North Pole.
Huh?
I just came from the North Pole.
Yeah, you look
I
good.
did. I had
You're
to
a
help
sexy elf.
Santa.
I'm going to give you that.
I'm
going to cut it
little
right there before
helper.
my girlfriend slaps me upside the back of the neck. But you know what I mean? But anyway, everybody, get
Happy
into
holidays, Kevin.
Happy holidays.
Cheers. Let's
a little
get
bit
into
of the bubbly.
spirit. That's
anyway,
right.
Real quick. And I'm gonna kind of go to my notes real quick here, but this end of the world stuff, let me tell you something. People were taking it seriously.
I know.
I mean, I seriously. Now, you were telling me a little bit about there were people going to this French mountain.
Yes.
I'm serious. As I straighten my hat out, people.
There's a little town
Don't
in
mind
the
me.
south of France called Bucarac. I don't know how to pronounce that properly.
Could be
anyway,
Bucarac.
there's this magic mountain that people believe that on today, Friday the 21st,
because the world is going to end, and you know we don't know if it can happen anytime now.
The world is going to end today. An alien spaceship is going to, I guess, either come out of this mountain,
Create a vortex, come out of the sky.
There's like a secret port in this mountain.
Okay.
Or it's going to land there, but it's going to save everyone that's around there. That's what they believe. And they even showed on the news, there was this
People
guy.
are like actually going to this mountain in France.
Well, there's this guy who's been camping for 6 months waiting for today.
Well, he's going to be the first one on the spaceship.
Now, the mayor of this little town actually hired.
Probably freaking the fuck out.
Well, he hired like 2 police. No, not 2.
2 police. Okay, everybody. You know what I mean? Us 2 guys right here.
Okay. I'm talking.
Sorry.
Anyway, no, so 200 police officers were hired to keep people from entering this town
And
because they
losing their
didn't
minds.
want to. Because it only has 200 people living there. It's
Right.
very
And so now
small.
all these people are coming from
Yeah,
all over
so
the planet trying to
anyway,
get picked up in the spaceship.
So I think maybe we need to catch a plane there.
Yeah, I think it's too late. By the time we get to France, it's going to be a wrap.
That's true. The
You
day
know,
will be
Nibiru
over.
will have
The
struck.
day will be over.
But you know what? That's not just the only thing. There was this guy. There was this Chinese farmer, okay? He was making these Chinese pods.
What is a Chinese pod?
I don't know if it's anything as a China. I just know it's a fucking pod that could hold like 14 to like 15 people, had water and everything. And this guy, it's a survival pod equipped with water, food, and oxygen tanks, and can apparently hold up to 14 people with a price tag.
So you're stuck. Wait, you're stuck with 14 people in a little pod, and
With
everyone's
people fucking farting,
smelly and sweaty
kicking,
and yucky,
smelling like bologna.
Okay,
Yeah.
how much does it cost? Oh shit!
Oh shit! It spilled his shit. Black Hawk down. Black Hawk. See, that's why you guys need to be over YouTube watching this shit. Sky is she's already lit up. She done knocked shit over, fucked my candy cane up and everything. But anyway, this thing, the price tag on this pod.
Okay, how much will it cost for us to be stuck with these people in there?
For you and I to be stuck with 12 other people. You have to pay the hefty price tag of $48,000. I said $48,000.
Come again?
$48,000.
Wow.
$48,000. Now this is.
And we're going to be safe? We're just sitting in a pod.
Yeah. I don't know what the how the pod could survive a fucking 3,000 degree apocalypse, but for some reason this Chinese farmer had it down. Now, did you hear about the Almighty God cult?
Oh no! Fill me in. I didn't hear about that.
God cult. The members of the Almighty God cult, the Christian cult in China. This was also in China. The Chinese people were taking this shit for real. They were taking it serious.
They're prepared over there.
Yeah. They don't want Google and certain things, but they were taking this fucking apocalypse bullshit seriously. Bombarding people with warnings. This cult was bombarding people about the Mayan apocalypse. Okay. Have you heard some of my holiday songs? My new holiday songs?
No. I want to hear.
Have yourself a Mayan Christmas.
I love it.
The end of the world is near. Okay.
Well, I feel like you're serenading me.
Yeah. I have all kinds of them. My nuts roasting because it's 3,000 degrees. Jack Frost screaming, what the fuck?
Wow.
I'm fucking talented.
I'm impressed.
I got all kinds of them, believe me.
That's good.
Want to hear another one?
Yes.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me an apocalypse. All right, I'm done. I'm done being a fucking clown or an elf or whatever you want to call me. But anyway, and then they had these Mayan things in Cuba. All kinds of different things. But anyway.
Can you pass the wine for a minute? I need to refill my glass. Thank you. I'm sorry, people, but it's a holiday show, so we're celebrating. And since I spilled my drink,
yes. Anyway,
go.
But anyway, speaking of Christmas things and all this bull crap and crazy things that people are doing, you were talking something about this 8-year-old, right?
Oh my God! People become so crazy and greedy around the holidays.
Yeah. I mean,
and they start doing, besides driving like a bunch of morons, people also
people are fucked up.
Become Grinches.
They do come Grinches.
Do
you want to hear about the biggest Grinch?
Okay, tell me.
Okay, you said something about it. I think you did. Earlier about the 8-year-old girl.
Did you see that?
This girl,
on the news?
The guy. I don't know if you guys are over current events, but they're in Florida, in a neighborhood in Florida. People in this neighborhood were losing their packages, and they're like, "What's going on?" And they determined that the packages were actually being stolen or disappearing during kind of after school hours. So they figured, okay, it's probably a teenager. So what they did was they were smart enough to set up a neighborhood sting, and they
wow.
Yeah, they're like, we're going to catch you the fucks doing this. And they put out dummy packages, big boxes that apparently had nothing in them. And,
that's
and
smart.
Then across from the house where they put the packages, they put a video camera. And sure enough, the culprit showed up.
Okay, who was it? Who was stealing it?
An 8-year-old girl, a badass. This girl was 8 years old. She was lifting. Let me tell you something. One other box she lifted. It's on video, everybody. I can't make this shit up.
That is insane.
She lifted. Not only was she stealing these packages.
8 years old.
Yeah, she must have been working out ready to steal packages the whole fucking year.
Her parents must have put her up to it.
Huh?
Come on.
I don't know. But I'll tell you what, they had her working out because she picked up one package that was as big as her.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she was like.
And where did she take it? You're going to spill my drink again. Where did she take these packages to? I'm going to sit close to you.
Are you trying to get me in trouble? Are you trying to get me fucking?
What am I doing?
Oh, okay.
It's
But anyway,
the holidays.
So now what now?
Did she bring them to her house?
She was taking them off the porches and taking them to her house.
Her parents must have put her up.
Now that's the thing that everybody's asking: were her parents behind this? Did they know it and they willingly put her up to it? Mm-hmm. And because they would escape the charges.
Yeah.
And there's been cases in the past where parents have basically educated or taught their kids how to steal these packages, and then have the kids be the culprit, so the parents don't get the stiff sentence.
Be like, hey, honey, instead of buying holiday presents this year, why don't we just send our child to steal everybody's and we don't have to spend the money?
Exactly. And you know
awesome.
what? And you'll get the stiff sentence, honey, instead of
That's
dad
right.
getting the stiff one in prison.
Yeah.
In his butthole. But anyway.
I've been watching movies like crazy this week.
Yeah.
Do you like holiday movies?
I do like holiday movies.
What are your favorite top holiday movies?
Okay. Now, a lot of people.
What is your most favorite holiday movie? Hello.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Should I guess?
The one we're doing right now. I would have to. Okay, I will say this because I was asked this question actually earlier in the week.
You were?
And we were all sitting around, and we immediately thought, okay, it should be categorized. Like, is it an animated movie? Because I love a lot of the animated movies.
Let's talk about regular holiday movies.
So not animations.
No, just regular.
Okay, if I had a top 5 list, my top 5 list, let me see. Okay, let me go look around some of this. Okay, I would know I would have it number 5 for regular movies, not animated.
Okay, what is
Scrooge, the Bill Murray edition of Scrooge, not the original one.
Okay,
You know, A Christmas Letter, or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
It was kind of scary when you were a kid to watch that movie.
So we're counting down from 5?
5. So
Okay,
my
I'm
number
gonna
5 spot would be Scrooge.
Well, I'm going to tell you mine then.
Would you tell me yours then?
Mine is the Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Tim Allen?
I love that.
That was a
He gets
good
all
movie.
fat and it's hilarious. I love it.
That one
That's
was
funny.
good. Let me see.
That's my number 5.
Okay, number 4, I would have A Christmas Story. Just think about the Red Ryder BB gun and everything. That was a good movie. Have you ever seen that?
I saw it. It's not my favorite.
It isn't?
No.
Is it on your top 5 list?
No, it's
No.
not.
That's
My
where you
number
fucked
4
up.
favorite movie is Home Alone.
Home Alone is actually
I love
on
it.
my list. I will say that. And you
Home
know
Alone's
what? It is
funny.
my number 3 movie.
It is?
Yes, it is my number 3 movie. So we can skip right past my 3rd because Home Alone
Well,
is
you
my
know
number
what
3.
my number 3 is?
What?
A Christmas Carol, which is one of the older Scrooge movies.
Right.
From 1951.
That's more
That movie used to scare the shit out of
The
me.
living shit out of you.
It used to scare the shit. I think it's in
shit.
black and white. It's scary as shit.
I remember seeing it as a kid.
I'm terrified,
Would
but
you
I
like
love
to say
it.
shit more time?
Yeah.
But anyway,
What's
okay.
your number 2 pick?
My number 2 movie would have to be National Lampoon's Christmas. Because you know what? That is a funny fuck. There's so many funny scenes in that movie. You know, the damn squirrel
love
coming out of the tree. Speaking of squirrels, you know what? I'm going to tell you, this is not a fucking joke. My chimney in my house, all right, people? One of the pieces of
Did
siding
Santa come down it yet?
well, that fat bastard fucked up my chimney last year, apparently. And you know what? One of the pieces of siding has kind of peeled back from my chimney. And the squirrels were like, oh, shit. I got a new place where I can, I can
my
gather my nuts,
nuts.
right?
My schnuts.
You know, my schnuts. So the fucking squirrels are dropping acorns down. You know, your chimney obviously attaches to the back of your house.
Yeah.
So they're dropping the fucking acorns. I'm laying in my bed and I heard this. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Right? Like, and then I hear them come down, and I hear them during the day going, shit, man, coming down to get their acorns. You
They're
know?
like, yeah, we're
but
hungry.
They're storing them behind my fucking head. I'm
They
not
are?
happy about it at all. Yeah.
You
little
better
bastard.
watch it, man.
I'm going to have to fix the thing, go down there, and I don't want to trap them in there, you know, because I'm a good guy. I don't want to trap those little acorn eating bastards.
Well,
but
my number 2 pick is Elf.
Elf is number 2.
Son of a nutcracker.
You know what
That is
I'm
my favorite. I love Santa's coming.
But yeah, that is actually that's my number 1 Christmas movie, non-animated Christmas movie.
Wait, that's your number 1?
That is my
Elf?
number
That's
1.
my number 2.
What's your number 1?
National Lampoon Christmas
Oh, so
Vacation.
we switched. We flip-flop 1 and
It
2.
is a tradition at my house. We watch it every year.
Right.
I love it. I've seen it 40 million times. The shitter's full.
That's the best line of the whole movie.
shitter's full.
That is absolutely the best line. Now let me ask you this.
I love it.
Okay, everybody, let's get out of the traditional movies and let's go to the animated, like the cartoon movies
Yeah, I
that we
love
all
that
grew up
too.
in.
I love
mean,
those.
and when you were a kid, anytime
Yeah.
before the ages of 10 years old, I mean, it was always the animated movies. Now, what about that? What's number 5 on your list?
Santa Claus is coming to town.
I like that one. That's a very popular one. That is actually on my list. Number 5 on my list was How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
I'm not a big fan of that one.
one. That little 8-year-old must have been a big fan of that.
I don't like
Because
that
she was
one.
snagging those.
Yeah.
What is number 4?
Number 4 for me is Charlie Brown Christmas. I love it.
I like that one too.
I love
but
Charlie Brown.
It didn't make my top 5. My number 4 was Frosty the Snowman. I like Frosty. Happy birthday! I love Frosty the Snowman. Okay, what about?
Number 3 for me is the Polar Express.
You know what's funny? I have never seen the Polar Express, and people
That
find
is
that
such
mind-boggling.
a great movie.
The special effects and the graphics
it's
and everything
amazing.
are out of this world. I've seen clips of it, but I've actually never sat down and watched the whole movie.
What's
number
your number
3
3?
for me is Rudolph.
Oh, I love
Rudolph the
That's so
red-nosed
cute.
reindeer.
So cute. My number 2 is Frosty the Snowman.
So that was 4 for me. Number 2 for you. Number two for me was Santa Claus is Coming to Town, which was number 5.
Wow, we have different
So we
picks,
have,
don't we?
yeah, but
We have different-
I really like Santa Claus is Coming to Town. My number 1, I'm going to tell you,
Is?
A Year Without a Santa Claus. Do you even know that movie?
No.
Now, everybody, as you hear the music playing in the background, A Year Without a Santa Claus.
I've
The Heat
never
Miser-
seen that
A lot of
movie.
people don't remember that movie, but that
What
movie
movie
was
is that?
great, huh?
Well, what happens in it?
It's about the two brothers, Heat Miser and Freeze Miser, or Ice Miser. I don't know what the fuck.
Oh, those scary looking, like, creepy. That
and
live in the forest?
they were brothers, and Mother Nature was their mom, you know, and Santa
Okay.
Claus was like, you know what, I'm not going to deliver presents this year. It was a whole ruckus. But anyway,
Well, my number one is Rudolph.
Rudolph, which was number 3 on my list.
I love Rudolph. I'm gonna have some candy cane
You gonna have some candy cane?
if I can open it.
Want me to take a picture?
No. Huh?
No.
What? And post
Why?
that shit
Right, on Instagram so they can
so they can sell my picture?
Let me tell you something. People lost their fucking minds when Instagram changed their terms of service. And
I'm making a huge mess.
And I don't know if it's terms of service or whatever, however you want to say it. But basically, Instagram went ahead and said that it was going to be a chance that they could go ahead. You sound like a gigantic squirrel in my right.
This is so good. Look at the mess I made.
I know
I love these
they were basically going to have the ability, and now everybody real quick far going, you know, Facebook owns Instagram now, and they were saying that they were going to make it so they could actually sell your pictures.
See, I'm
Take
not
your
on
picture.
any of that stuff, so
Right,
I'm
I
like,
am.
whatever. That goes way over my.
I am, and if you want to follow me, it's Kevin B. White at Instagram. Kevin B. White. But
Do you actually post pictures on there?
It's very rare. I literally have posted like 6 or 7 pictures. I'll post one from this damn show that you can believe that. But Kevin B. White,
our
even though I'm
outfits?
black.
No.
Yes. You know, but people lost their mind. And it was funny because it shows you the power of how people immediately started losing and jumping ship and started going over to another rival photo sharing application called Feed.
Oh, I didn't even know there was another
Oh, yeah.
one.
And Feed has only been around for probably about 9 weeks.
It's going to take over now.
But people jumped ship from Instagram and they're like, you know what? We don't want to give you this much rights to our picture and our personal bullshit. They jumped ship and they quickly did that. And they started going to other, photo application, sites, whatever the hell you want to call it. But Kim Kardashian was one of the
Who
first
posts pictures nonstop.
who posts pictures nonstop
Twitter.
and has over 5 million followers on Instagram.
Wow.
Was like, I'm rolling out and I'm going to try to take all of my followers or convince them to go to a rival photo sharing
I'm sure they will.
application.
I mean, if all those people follow her, why wouldn't they follow her to another?
You get right over to another place, you
Yeah,
know.
it's not that
and
hard.
you know how it is. It was like how MySpace was, and then
Yeah.
Facebook came along and bettered the product, and now MySpace. No one remembers MySpace, or did they remember Friendster before that? So it's like it shows you how quickly these companies can rise to the top, and then all of a sudden, you know, one bad move or one bad business decision, next thing you know, you're back at the bottom again. So I want to see how that plays out.
Yeah.
You know.
I know. I follow her on Twitter.
Yeah.
She posts pictures of herself like 40 times a day.
Does she?
Yeah.
Holy shit! I don't follow. I don't really follow that many
I'm on
people.
Twitter too.
Are you?
Co-host Sky.
Co-host guy, Kevin
Yeah.
White Show. Get
Follow
with that.
me.
Now what?
Follow me, man.
Follow me, man.
Follow me.
Follow me. Anyway,
Anyway, I want to talk about some other interesting news.
yeah.
Have you heard of this Olympian? Her name is Favor Hamilton.
Yes, I heard of Favor Hamilton.
who she
And
is?
she was doing a lot of favors.
Yes, she was. She was a 3-time Olympian. She
Yeah.
was in the Olympics in 1992, 1996, and 2000.
She was a really good national track
She's
athlete.
a middle distance runner. She never won a medal,
Nope.
but she was in the Olympics.
Yeah. I remember her very clearly.
You do?
Yeah, it's Susie Hamilton. They called her Favor.
Okay.
Her name's Susie
Why did
Hamilton.
they call her Favor?
That was like her nickname, like Flo Jones. And a lot of these
Favor?
runners have
Well, Favor's doing a lot of favors right now.
she was.
So a little news just came out about her. She has been living a secret life for the past year.
You know, now obviously I heard about this because this news broke and it was really trending and stuff like this. And
Yeah.
so what was she was an escort that was
She
charging
decided
Uh-huh.
she's got a very successful real estate company with her husband. She's
Okay.
married. They have a 7-year-old daughter.
Right.
There doesn't seem to be any kind of issues as
Right.
far as, they're saying on the news.
At least the ones in
She
her
was
head.
going through a midlife crisis and I guess one day decided, hey, this might be exciting for me. I think I want to be an escort. So after she went on her first date,
Right.
she was so excited, she decided to stick with it for about a year. And the only reason she is done now is because she confided in some of her clients, telling them her real name,
Now-
and they told on her. They called reporters.
Now, this is the thing, okay? She tweeted out a bunch of things. Obviously, she immediately tweeted out, that, yes, she was, living this double life of an escort and stuff. And then after all this shit and all this news broke, she kind of contradicts herself. She
said,
closes
I was gonna quit already anyway.
Yeah, well, yeah, she's like, as crazy as and she tweets, as crazy as I know it seems, I never thought I would be exposed, therefore never hurting anybody. That's one of the things she tweeted.
Okay.
Now, if you thought you'd never be exposed, then why in the hell are you telling your clients your real name?
I know.
It's like she was craving, this woman, I'm sorry, she was craving attention.
She was.
You know?
Why would people want to do that?
I don't know. This is the thing. Okay, and this is where people will look kind of raise their eyebrow at me. I don't really give a shit. But not that I can understand it. You know what I mean? There's a few things that make me kind of go, wow. Like, one, your 7-year-old daughter will see the headline sometime as she gets older.
Because once it's on the internet,
she's going to see all the shit that, hey, you know what? Mom was fucking slaying cock around the fucking United States of America back when I was 7 years old. It's because her mom was an Olympian. So
and she was also traveling. She was traveling to different cities.
Right. So anytime she Googles her mother's name, that's going to be the bullshit that comes up with it. Now, the other thing, the question that comes to mind is that the husband. Like, the husband knew. The
husband knew, and he was like, honey, please, I want you to stop doing this.
So he's got to be a cuckold or something.
Seriously, what's wrong with him?
I mean, he really does. He really...
Like, why would you want to stay with a woman? I'm sorry to cut you off.
Right.
Why would you want to stay with a woman that's...
That's the thing. Like, that's kind of eyebrow raising. Like, okay, my wife's running around being a $600 an hour escort. And that's the thing. Like, okay, why was he allowed it? Why would he stay with her? Like, was there something that happened? But, the thing that I find just mind-boggling, like, how the fuck does someone need that much attention where they're going to do that? Where they're going to think so irrationally that it's going to affect the repercussions later on in their life are going to be so fucked up that, your family, your mom, your daughter, your husband, everybody suffers because of this.
That's
because your name's being dragged through the media.
Is it that
good? Maybe it was. Maybe it was.
Well, some of her clients said she was worth every penny.
Well, you know what? That's great. And she probably liked it. But you know what? I can understand, and I can understand, not saying that I'm condoning it. I can understand if you were a single woman, you were going through a midlife crisis,
craving
you were
some attention,
you wanted sex and whatever, and you're thinking, you know what? I'm not going to sit here and be a gold digger or have sex with men. If I'm going to have sex with men that I really don't care about because I'm just craving the attention, I might as well make some money doing it. Because there's women that go out there and gold dig and do the same thing. And I'm sure there's guys out there too.
Yeah. That are just looking for guys with money.
And they don't have
the same thing.
Right. And they don't have the physical label escort or hooker or whatever you want to.
Yeah.
But realistically, it's not much different. I mean,
I agree with you.
They're doing it on the undercover, saying, "Hey, you know what? I want to be this." If you're a gold digger or if you're a fucking sugar baby, whatever, then you're basically being a fucking tramp or hooker, and guys, that applies to men doing it too. So I don't know.
Yeah, her rates were anywhere from $600 to $6,000.
6,000
from 1 hour up to 24 hours.
She must have had a golden vagina.
Yeah, and it would be extra for particular sex activities.
Well, one of her clients came out and said extra was just basically doggy style. Seriously.
What?
Mm-hmm. One of her clients came out and said, like, her clients were coming out and posting things about it.
Really?
See, that's the other thing. You're going to have people now that realize, okay, this was her escort name, and they're going to come out because they're going to want to get stories on it.
Oh, yeah. Now they're going to say all sorts of stuff about her.
So anyway, this was broke by the smoking gun. And I'm sure there's going to be some more shit that unravels over the next couple of weeks about it. But you know what time it is?
Is it my time?
No, not yet. It is time for our movie quote. Last week's winner was Sammy Goomer.
Time to give some prizes away. Or one.
Yes, one prize. We're going to give away a $25 gift certificate. What are you doing, John? Just
saying hello.
You say hello and you got that mic up to your mouth. Like, all kinds of crazy shit goes through my head. But anyway, this week's movie quote. Okay.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Now, we will give you a hint. The hint is, and like it has been for all the movies this month.
First of all, tell them how they need to post it.
Right. To post it, you have to go to our Facebook fan page. It's the first person to post it on our Facebook fan page, which is facebook.com/The Kevin White Show. It's very simple. The first person to post the correct actor or actress who says the quote
and what movie it's from gets it. You get a prize.
Now, you ready?
I'm ready.
This week's quote. I'm 3 foot fucking tall, you asshole. It's a matter of physics.
I like that. That's good.
I'll read.
Are you talking about yourself?
No. I'm about 3'2" on a good day with Stacks and Timberlands
well,
on.
you are dressed like an elf.
Yeah, I know. By whose request? By Scott's request. But
that was
I'm
funny.
3 foot fucking tall, you asshole. It's a matter of physics. You didn't know that, did you?
No.
Yeah.
That is the movie quote, people.
3 foot Kevin delivering it for you guys.
That's
yes.
right.
Now, Sky, it is your turn.
Time.
It is your turn.
Make a choice, bitch.
And I'm the bitch. And the elf. I'm a bitchy elf.
Are you a bitchy elf?
No,
Oh, I better watch out.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? This week I have...
Point and everything, man.
That's adorable.
Take your asses over to YouTube and catch out my... I'm a sexy fucking elf.
Yeah, you are.
All 4 foot
Except
3.
I would have liked to have seen you in tights.
Yeah,
I
bet you would have. But anyway.
All right, are you ready for the questions?
Okay.
Make a choice, bitch.
I
They
am
are all
ready.
from me, and they
I'm
are
ready.
all holiday questions.
Okay, hold on. I think I got an eye
Holiday
booger going.
questions.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay?
All right.
All right, question number 1. Don't look. Don't
I'm
look
not.
at my
I'm
questions.
not. I'm not.
All right. Would you rather have to sing the chorus of Jingle Bell loudly every time you walk into a room for a whole week,
Uh-huh.
or wear a Santa suit 24/7 for a week?
Sing jingle bells. I fucking hot ass suit. I'm in this damn elf suit right now and I'm sweating like balls.
All right, let me hear you sing Jingle Bells.
Jingle bells, jingle
Batman
bells,
smells.
jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
All right. That was good.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Question number 2.
All right.
Kevin, would you rather eat your cereal with eggnog
Ew.
instead of milk, or eat a candy cane sandwich?
Eggnog and the cereal with eggnog.
Really?
Fuck that crunchy ass sandwich shit.
Why? That
Just
would be
poking
good.
through the
Candy
bread,
canes,
fucking making my
they're
gums bleed and
delicious.
shit. No, I haven't touched the candy cane.
It's yummy.
You know?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Question number 3, Kevin. Isn't
That's
that
pretty
good?
yummy.
It's fruit flavored.
It's fruit flavored, so go ahead.
It is.
Okay.
Question number 3. Kevin, would you rather visit the North Pole or visit Bethlehem?
Bethlehem. The fucking North Pole, man. It's cold as shit.
I was just there. It's a fun place.
I want to let everybody know who's watching the show or listening to the show that Sky's delirious.
No,
Okay.
I really was.
No.
Do you know what's in my glass?
Anyway,
All right, last
okay,
question.
last one. Okay.
Last question,
Last one.
okay?
Mhm.
Would you rather have a red nose that glows like Rudolph
all the time?
all the time,
Oh,
or
Jesus.
pointy ears like an elf?
Oh, fuck. I'm all fucked up here.
Yeah. You got to pick one.
Pointy ears.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Because you
Spock
grow
was-
an afro and hide it?
No, because, I mean, you fucking walking around with a big glowing red, you know.
Everybody be looking at
You'd be
you?
like, what the hell's wrong with that guy? You know what I mean? Anyway, guys, we're about ready to wrap it up. If you guys haven't had a chance to go over to iTunes, please go over to iTunes, subscribe today, and write a nice review about us. And rate us, give us a 5-star rate, and write a nice review about it. That would be great. Also, you can subscribe to us on YouTube at youtube.com/Kevin White Uncut. We are still here. The world is still
and
here.
email us. Email us if you have questions.
Yes. Go ahead. Tell them. Go ahead. Tell them. I know you get excited about this.
Telling them my email address?
Do you know it?
No.
I can tell in her eyes, man. Everybody, she was all fucked up into it. She was like, Kevin, cover my ass here. It is sky@thekevinwhiteshow.com. How fucking hard is that? Sky.
It is after I've been drinking.
Yeah, she's had a couple of drinks. Sky@thekevinwhiteshow.com. And of course, I am Kevin at thekevinwhiteshow.com. Everybody have a happy holiday season.
Happy holidays.
And we will
Be
catch you
safe.
guys next week on the Kevin White Show.